Hello and welcome back to Rawslowgaming and our Let's Play series of Football Manager 2019 with Bath City Football Club. We're currently in our first season in the National League, in the third season in, and we started with 4 good matches, and after that have been battered with losses unfortunately, and have had a very bad run with 5 losses in a row, and we have a tough game coming up here against Chesterfield as an away team, but after that hopefully we can have a result against Brackley Town, and even better, maybe already here in the match against Chesterfield, who knows. Anyway, we will check that out and go to the team selection here very shortly, but before we do that, cut. Cutbacking. Before we do that, we'll mention that please do smash the like button if you enjoyed the content that is here in this episode and this series. It's basically one of the few ways I have to see that you enjoy the content. And also, if you haven't done so already, do subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. So our pre-match tactical advice from our assistant manager Jim Roller got here, and we'll follow this team instruction to add. And for the upcoming games, we are super underdogs and basically hoping on miracles, or basically hoping for a wonder to happen, that we can manage to get in a result here against Chesterfield. So I said we have Paxman here with an injury, so we'll have him out of the team. And let's see here, Merch have definitely, or Campbell Gordon have been performing here, I guess, so he's all right, but let's have Genovese in once again for a match here maybe, but we'll first check here also Merch what role he wants to play in. So he wants to play as fullback, and do Campbell Gordon want to do that as well? No, he would like a wing back. So let's see here, we'll switch that around a little bit. So no, not that way, doing it wrong. So Campbell Gordon here, and we'll have him left here, but we'll have them all like regular fullbacks here. Actually, let's see here if he goes on attack. No, we don't really want that, I feel. We want him in defend position, so I think we'll try this and have them in fullbacks. Well, maybe we can have our defensive line work a little bit better that way if we use that position on them, or that role. And other than that, I think the team looks good. So let's go with it. But actually, let's check here Candy how he's been performing these last few games here. So he did perform at a good rating, 6.9, actually getting the chance in the last game, so I guess he will stay. And we'll kick off the match here. And we have a corner here for Bad City. And Gray with the chance, and it's a goal here early on for Bad City, making it 1-0 for Bad City versus Chesterfield. So a lovely start there for us, and very well taken care of from Gray there after that, well, basically bad clearing and save from Chesterfield. And this would be a super important win here for us if we manage to do that. And hopefully something to change the atmosphere in the team. But that looked like a sure goal, but they managed to put that header outside of the goal. But we have another highlight here, straight on in the 11th minute. And it's a long ball up to their strikers, but don't get through. So the ball in our defensive line of Bad City, but only a bad long ball that misses their target. But the ball is actually to Bad City once again, and Stewart with a shot here, and the keeper holds it in its hands securely. So we'll actually move down here to balanced, or even balanced is good mentality here, I think, for the remainder of the game, as long as we lead at least. We'll go with a balanced mentality. So we're definitely getting hammered here at the moment. But all holding up well here so far. But we have a highlight here in 42nd minute, a free kick and a hit in the top bar, I believe, and second chance there and a third chance here. We block the shot cross 2 times and a third time there, so out for a throw, and only minutes to go here for the end of the first half. And that's the end of the first half. So the scoreline here 1-0 for Bad City versus Chesterfield so far, and shots 4-16, shots on target 4-8, possession 46-54%. So very happy with the scoreline, and quite happy with the performance so far as well. I'd say we have been very effective at the goal at least, so that's nice. And our keeper holding up here very well as well. Our wingers unfortunately not having the best of games. Will not be assertive, we will be calm and say that we are not happy with the performance of Merch. And other than that, I will continue the match here, and I hope we can manage to hold this together. Will probably be darn hard, but we will sure try here. So a few minutes in here, actually I think we'll move to cautious in a mentality, and we'll look here to do some substitutions as well. Merge here still not performing, so we'll put Hutton in instead. And then the question is, who more should we put on the pitch? So Stewart here being pretty tired, so and with a yellow card. So I think we'll actually put in Sean Rigg here, and he's not really good in midfield center though, but yeah, we'll use him nonetheless. And actually I think we'll put on Melalus instead of Brandt here, and we will play as a pressing forward. And I think we'll switch our mentality here soon to defensive as well. And we have a highlight here in the 67th mark, or in the 7th minute. Goal kick from our keeper, but bad passing up, so it's Chesterfield here with the ball, but we clear the ball in our defense, and it's a long ball up towards Adeloy, but it's clear, but it's a bad clearing, so the ball to McAnay, and it's a ball up to Mandalus, and he shoots over the bar, power shot, but way over the bar there. So moving into the 78th minute, we'll move to defensive here, and Hutton with the ball into Hill, and it's a shot there, but safely held by the keeper of Chesterfield. So here's the goal kick from said keeper, and bringing the ball up to our penalty box, and the cross is in, looking dangerous, but we clear it, but they get in with a second chance, but we actually clear it once again, and it's Adloy here with the chance versus the keeper, but he shoots over the bar as well here. So close to a 2-0 lead here for Bath City. That would have been so superb. And once again we break the ball in the defense, but the ball up don't do anything. But it's Adloy here with a second chance or third chance, and unfortunately he don't choose to pass, and it's saved by the keeper, and it's a corner here from Hutton for Bath City. And let's see here what happens if we can manage to get in with a chance here. It's Gray with the ball, putting it out to Hill, to Gray once again, and it's a bad miss, and unfortunately a chance here for a counter-attack for Chesterfield, but we clear it. And with 10 minutes to go, we will go to very defensive here, definitely. And we get a highlight here in the 81st minute. Hutton with the ball to Rigg outside the penalty box. Hill here and passes to Mandalus, and it's 2-0 for Bath City here, and that should secure the win. Very, very impressive stuff here in this game so far by Bath City Football Club. So hopefully this can turn things around here for us. And I haven't looked so far really on the stadium, but wow, what a crowd it is here in this game. It must be very many attending the game here for Chesterfield, so I guess they are very strong with good finances and good players and everything like that. But only seconds to go here on the clock, so it will be a win here for Bath City, and that's the final whistle. What a game and what a result here for us. So the final scoreline 2-0 for Bath City versus Chesterfield. Shots 9-22, shots on target 7-12, and possession 47-53%. And looking at the ratings on our players, all players here performing wonderfully well. We have our wing backs though not having the greatest of game. Hutton coming on performing decently, but Murch and Campbell Gordon here doing both pretty darn bad, but yeah, that don't matter when you have a game like this. So extremely happy with the result there, and yeah, if we play like that all the games, then for sure we won't be in any sort of relegation battle or anything like that. So that moved up to 16th place in the league, which is pretty nice. And hopefully we should have some confidence going into the game here against Brackley Town coming up as a away team after that wonderful and very secure win against Chesterfield. And there's some player development advice here, so we'll criticize Markanday's recent form. As said, it was a very high attendance of that game of 4,700, which should be nice for us to have attendance like that. And we'll praise him for his performance in that match. And we'll just move forward here towards that game pretty fast. And I actually also are quite interested to see how it goes with the contract suggestion that we did. I'm still waiting here on Barrett's decision, and we actually got it here, I guess, and we'll accept it and hope that he's certainly better than our current keeper, Ward, by the star ratings. Of course, you can compare, but for that we really would have needed him to be scouted properly. That's not really the case, and he's apparently 3.5 stars. Yeah, so he's very well suited for Vanilla national football, which is great. So we definitely have a better keeper now, which is very nice. And he's still young and has a bit of potential, so that's very, very nice. So let Carl Stewart welcome Barrett here. And we'll get some pre-match tactical advice here from Jim Rollo, our assistant manager. So we'll add this team instruction. And according to the bookmakers, it's a pretty even Steven for the upcoming game here against Brackley. So I think we'll put in our new keeper straight away into the match here. And Pergani here being a little bit too old for our liking, I'd say. And he's been playing pretty long time and been in the lower leagues pretty much forever, I would say, since he left Peterborough. But should be an alright player nonetheless, but not for our team, since he's a little bit too old. Definitely scout the center back here, that looks pretty darn promising. But we will see once our scouts get back, I guess. And we'll scout this striker. And here a player definitely that is good, but unfortunately, well, we can't really sign him. He's in Skybet League 2, so I guess we could keep scouting him if he's not picked up for with a new contract for next season. And a decently training week here last week with an average rating of 6.97. So Adelaide is still doing good here, and Merch as well. So we'll actually do some praising here as well. So we'll praise Adelaide, and I think we'll praise Merch as well. And we'll criticize Sean Rigg here. And Madla Lewis as well. And Genovese. And I think we'll let Genovese back in the team, or get a second chance here to play in the first team against Brackley. And we'll set the usual settings here for our players that need match sharpness. And we'll go to the team selection here, and we'll put in Barrett instead of Ward straight away, as I said. And we'll put Ward on the bench. And Barrett, I believe, wanted to be as keeper. And we'll put in Genovese instead of Campbell Gordon. And Candy performing very well in that last match, I believe. Yeah, 7.8, so he's definitely staying for now together with Hayden. Or winger there is correct, and as well as our midfield, and yeah, this is the best team we can use. And our bench is looking correct as well. So let's submit the team here and hope that we can get a good result here. with our new keeper. Shouldn't be a too hard match for him or anything like that, so we should be able to get a result here. And the highlight here coming in from Brackley, and it's an early goal here for Brackley, unfortunately making it 0-1 for Bath City versus Brackley already in the 4th minute, but a lot of time to turn things around then also for us, and basically missing our markings here on that free kick, and I guess not the best of performance there from the keeper. And it's a second free kick there, and once again we totally missed the markings, but this time they at least had it over the bar, so we don't have to be so scared. And we'll keep using the show some passion here, I think, working pretty good according to the body language, at least at the moment. So I highlight here in the 25th minute, and it's a cross from Adloy to Gray, and he crosses it back, and Adloy puts it just wide, unfortunately. We'll do the changes that suggested here on the green box, tactical changes suggested by our assistant manager to improve the chance of a result, so that is something we'll definitely listen to. And we have a highlight here in the 45th minute, I guess, and Marcanet picking up that bad pass, and Brandt taking up that bad handling, and the ball to Hill, and it's equalized here, 1-1 for Bath City versus Brackley. And pretty darn bad defending and handling on the ball there throughout that sequence by Brackley, and really getting the most of it for Bath City, and an important goal there just before the end of the first half, so that's very nice. And that is the said first half ending there. So the scoreline 1-1 for Bath City versus Brackley. Shots 5-5, shots on target 3-3, and position 54-46%. So overall, a decent first half here. We really would like to dominate the game here a little bit more. I think we are quite a lot better than Brackley, but we'll see here. And checking on the ratings, nothing really to note here, on no individual target needed, I would say. So we'll continue the game here, and we'll make some substitution around the 60-minute mark, I guess. And a highlight here, free kick for Brackley, but straight into the wall. Merge with the ball, driving it up, and it's a long ball up to Brandt, 1-on-1 versus the keeper, but he's tripped just outside the penalty area, but somehow that is a goal, an own goal by the defender there in the tackle that he did correctly. So don't know what happened there. Let's look at the replay. So yeah, a tackle from behind, that should be a card, at least I believe, but I guess we don't really care that much, since he did manage to do an own goal, which is alright by us. So in the 62nd minute here, I think we'll do some changes. So we'll definitely take off Marcanday, who's tired mostly, and having an alright game, I guess, but not the best. And I guess we could say the same thing regarding Brandt here, so we'll take him off as well. And we'll actually play Oliver, and I will actually play him as a target man. We'll try that and see how he performs in that role. So not many minutes to go here in the match, 10 minutes to go, a little bit more than that. And we have the 80-minute mark here, and we have a highlight looking to be for Brackney, putting the ball wide here on the right hand side, and they hit the post, and we clear it out from the pitch, and we'll maybe go down to defensive here. And we have a highlight here in the 84th minute. Brackney building up play here in the midfield, taking the ball a little bit up in the pitch, and having here on the left hand side of the pitch, but we're breaking the ball here, and it's Adelaide, and long ball up to Oliver, 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and it's 2-1 or 3-1 here for Bath City versus Brackley, wrapping up this win, what should be at least a win, or securing in this game, so to say. So a good counter-attack there and a good run there by Oliver, and I guess a pretty good substitution then to put in Oliver instead of Brandt there. Very nice stuff, and only minutes to go here, and moving into a defensive role should be no problem at all. We do have a highlight here, Brackley with a corner, and it's 2-3, a reduction here in the 93rd minute. So very nice that we did manage to get in that 3-1 goal. So this should certainly be only a reduction. But a very nice goal there nonetheless, and this should be the final whistle here. And that's the final whistle, so it's a win here for Bath City. Final scoreline 3-2, shots 13-13, shots on target 76, and possession 55-45%. And the lads performing overall what I wanted regarding ratings and the game. The game really, with the shots and stats and everything, so quite happy with that. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the result here. Very key game, these games, not losing to teams below us, so it's more or less 6 points games here. In the end, this will maybe be a very important win here to make sure that we don't drop out of the league. And yeah, I guess not the really very best performance or presentation there from our new keeper, but yeah, it was alright nonetheless, and we did manage to win here, and that also takes us up to 15th place in the league, which is pretty nice, and pretty close to Wellston, who are the strongest team together with us that were promoted, I guess. So let's check the inbox here real quick. And yeah, that will be everything for this episode. So do remember to leave a like if you like what you've seen here, and also if you haven't done so already, do leave do hit that subscribe button so you're sure to not miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.